Hello students, welcome to our channel Pharmacology Adda. Today our topic is basal cell carcinoma and we are going to discuss about one of the most important tumor, that is malignant tumor arising from the epithelial origin. So now let's come to the topic, the basal cell carcinoma. Basal cell carcinoma is also called as rodent ulcer. Now, you must be thinking that why it is called as a rodent ulcer. Yes, the rodent ulcer term is given. You must have heard rodent. Rodent means rat. Rodent means rat. So, when we see the destruction that is occurring because of this tumor, it looks like the bite of a rat. Means जैसा रैट चूहा कुतर देता है ना किसी चीज को, उस टाइप का दिखता है. ओके, मीन्स दैट इज इट इज लुकिंग लाइक द बाइट ऑफ द रैट, सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज rodent ulcer. Next come to the other name, that is basal cell epithelioma. It is already discussed that basal cell, it is a cancer, and epithelioma means epithelial origin. The name suggests itself. Now, basal cell carcinoma. Basal cell carcinoma is one of the most malignant tumor today known. It is approximately 80% of the skin cancer. Any skin cancer that arises have some malignant property, but any skin cancer that is diagnosed in India or abroad has a potential of 80% malignant cancer. If, like, think that if 100 cancer cases came to known by biopsy, then 80% will be of the skin cancer, and out of the 80%, the 80% of this cancer is basal cell carcinoma. Okay, means the already discussed that it is the most common. Okay, now second thing that we come to know is slow growing tumor. Because it is slow growing, yes, because the tumor is near to the epithelial origin, so it is a slow growing tumor. It does not metastasize, means it rarely metastasizes. The metastasizing power, what is metastasis? You know that metastasis means invasion to the local or invasion into the other area. Metastasize means move kar jana, one from one place to another place. Okay, but if it metastasizes, it will be a very dangerous situation. It may can lead to the death, but can cause local destruction. Yes, where it is present, it can cause local destruction, and that local destruction will look like the rodent ulcer. Note one thing important, that the number is increasing 3 to 7% every year. Every year means in the United States a study was done, and in that study, according to the Naval book, the 3 to 7% every year increment is seen in the case of basal cell carcinoma. Now come to the etiology. In the etiology portion, we come to know that the UV light is one of the most prominent thing that is causing the cancer. Etiology means what is the reason behind that cancer. The UV light, ultraviolet light. In the ultraviolet light also, we know that the short acting wavelength light, like 2 to 300 nanometer wavelength light, is more dangerous than long acting wavelength light. This lambda sign represents the wavelength. Okay, this long wavelength light, 300 to 400 nanometer light range, is also called as tanning rays. Now, chronic sun exposure, what sun exposure is that it contains ultraviolet light, means these two terms are equal to each other, and vice versa. Chronic sun exposure. X-ray beam, that is radiation. Okay, the radiation is also associated with the etiology and basal cell carcinoma. There are some chemical carcinogen like arsenic causes the basal cell carcinoma. The one thing you must have heard that xeroderma pigmentosum and nevoid BCC syndrome. Xeroderma pigmentosum, that is dryness of the skin, is also associated with the basal cell carcinoma. Now come to the topic that why the xeroderma pigmentosum? Because in the xeroderma pigmentosum there is the inability of the tissue to repair, मतलब अपने डैमेज को रिपेयर करने का inability हो जाता है. Okay, then come to the one point very important, that some BCC arise from the pluripotent stem cells. Pluripotent stem cells, okay, and compartment of BCC epidermis, which is present in the compartment of epidermis. Yes, it is epithelial origin tumor, so it must be in the compartment of epidermis. What UV rays do? Now come to the etiological portion, that is UV rays. Very important, the first most important thing, etiology, the UV rays. The UV ray, which is a very dangerous ray, it causes the mutation in the tumor suppressor gene. What is tumor suppressor gene? I have already discussed with you, so go and check into the link given in the description. So the tumor suppressor gene, which is located on the chromosome number 17, there occur a mutation. When the TP53 in the mutation, there will be mutation in the TP53 gene, so the etiology that basal cell carcinoma occur. The another thing that mutation occur is in the band of chromosome, that is 9q22. If mutation occur in the band of chromosome number 9 and 22, then there will occur the basal cell carcinoma. Now come to the clinical feature. Clinical feature is one of the most important portion in the case of basal cell carcinoma, because the clinical feature is also with the attached with the portion, that is clinical feature. Now you know already that we discuss clinical feature in three parts: age, sex, site, and then the characteristics. The age. This tumor is very latent. This tumor is very slow growing, already discussed with you ever. So the third, fourth decade of the life, this tumor is seen very frequently. Means in the age above 40 to 50 years, elderly age patient. Okay, the latent period is 40 to 50 years. Okay, now sex. Male are more frequently damaged with the basal cell carcinoma than the females. That is, the ratio is 3:2. White fair complexion means those person who are very white, because मेलानिन की कमी हो जाएगी, और मेलानिन की कमी कहीं ना कहीं हमें इस कदर परेशान करता है कि वो बेसल सेल कार्सिनोमा तक ले जाता है. That is, white fair complexion are more prone to basal cell carcinoma than the darks. Site. So from here you can conclude that a very hot question can be derived from here, like a MCQ, that why the people of United States are more prone to the basal cell carcinoma than the people of Africa, because African peoples are dark and they have much more melanin in their body, so they are not so much exposed to the sunlight also, and hence we know that the white are more damaging. Okay, site. On the site, those areas which are very frequently exposed to the sun are more prone to the disease, that is basal cell carcinoma. It is not a disease, it is a tumor. That is skin, okay, face, scalp, etc. The face, not full face, only the middle third of the face, like nose area, cheek area, they are the more frequently. Okay, then this tumor when touched is painless, firm to touch, and bleeds. Okay, when you touch this tumor it will bleed fastly. One thing important you should note in this tumor is this tumor does not arise, this tumor does not arise from the oral mucosa. Okay, this tumor does not arise from the oral mucosa, so never it is found in the oral cavity. It is very important point. You should remember this because it is a marked phasing point. Which of the following cancer is not arising from the oral mucosa, even epithelial in origin? This is basal cell carcinoma, and it may be found in the oral cavity only in the advanced case when it will infiltrate or invade the skin. Okay, so this was all about the clinical feature, etiology, and the introduction portion of the basal cell carcinoma. Now let's come to the topic, that is the types of basal cell carcinoma and the histopathological coming feature. To the six subtypes of the basal cell carcinoma, that is nodular basal cell carcinoma, pigmented basal cell carcinoma, superficial basal cell carcinoma, micronodular basal cell carcinoma, cystic basal cell carcinoma, and morphiform and infiltrative basal cell carcinoma. The first one, that is nodular basal cell carcinoma. Today, one of the most common variety. We are discussing about the basal cell carcinoma. The basal cell carcinoma type nodular variety is the most common variety of the carcinoma. It is a very small, slightly elevated with central depression. When you see, like, see, this is a basal cell carcinoma. It will be slightly elevated, and in the center there will be depression. Okay, so there will be central depression, and if this ulcer will first ulcerate, will heal quickly, again break down again, and then will fail, then again ulcerate. This type of nodules are formed. Okay, a very mild trauma can cause bleeding in this ulcer, and it is a painless ulcer. Okay, so one thing we are discussing, that it is a very mild trauma. Even a mild trauma, even a film touch can cause the pearly opalescent quality dissection. Okay, sorry. One more thing, that is telangiectatic. Okay, remember the word telangiectatic blood vessels. What are telangiectatic blood vessels? I will discuss later. One more thing, that is telangiectatic blood vessel passes over the border around the central depression. That is central pink line will appear and will be red in color. Means they are saying that this is a ulcer. Okay, telangiectatic vessels are those ulcer, a spider vein, or think a broken vein or dilated vein. Okay, like think this is a telangiectatic blood vessel. It run over the border of ulcer. Think this is the border of ulcer. It will run over the ulcer border and will appear red pink in color. Okay, blood vessel will enlarge on prolonged, and the thing that is that the period of attempted healing means will first ulcerate, heal quickly, then ulcerate, heal quickly. This is the period that is going to occur. This ulcer is a crustating ulcer, means crustating in the sense that this ulcer will break and nodule formation is seen. So this ulcer is a crustating ulcer. Okay, this ulcer when goes deep, it start crushing, like it start damaging the tissue like a rodent. So this ulcer is also called rodent ulcer, and crustating ulcer, rodent ulcer. Okay, it develops as a smooth rolled border and will laterally spread. This ulcer laterally spread beneath the skin. This ulcer can even erode into the cartilage and the bone. Means the basal cell carcinoma can, in the advanced stage, will involve the bone and the cartilage. Okay, so this was all about the nodular ulcer, nodular BCC. Now come to the pigmented. All the features of nodular BCC will be in this pigmented BCC. Okay, all the features that you are hearing will be in the pigmented BCC, but increase
brown black pigment will be seen even on the individual on the darker side. And this ulcer, this brown pigment or this pigmentation will not be uniform in the distribution. So this was all about the pigmented BCC. Now come to the third most important type, that is superficial basal cell carcinoma. This superficial basal cell carcinoma will be a scaly patch it will appear like sclerosis, okay, like pink or red brown color present, okay, pink or brown red pigment type presented, okay. So scaly appearance will be seen, and there will not be any central depression, there will be central clearing is seen. Means as we have seen in the nodular that there will be central depression, but here we are not going to see central depression, we are going to see central clearance. Means there will be marginal sclerosis, and in the center like ringworm, okay, like ringworm or eczema, okay, or cirrhosis. Papules will be seen. This ulcer will be seen more commonly on the trunk region. Trunk region पे this ulcer is seen. Okay. The next most important thing, that this ulcer a thread-like border is common. This thread-like word is given in the say first, so this is very important word, and it will come in the OMR department also when you will we taught about the radiology. That is, this is a thread-like border is seen. Okay, in this cancer fluctuation is positive, means fluctuation is positive negative in this type of superficial ulcer. And this ulcer, the person who is highly in the arsenic exposure, those person are much prone to the superficial ulcer. Okay, this was all about the superficial ulcer. This ulcer has a well defined border, so the enucleation treatment is done with this ulcer. Then the micronodular ulcer. Micro, what is saying that there will be a small micro nodules will be involved. That is, this ulcer is very aggressive. One more thing, very aggressive. Local destruction can be caused here. So this ulcer is more or less, this ulcer is less prone to ulcerate. This ulcer will not spread, but it is very aggressive. It is firm to touch and it has a well defined border. Translucent. Now the cystic ulcer. This was all about micronodular. Now the cystic ulcer. The cystic ulcer is the ulcer that is translucent. Means this is ulcer in which we can see clearly. Visible ulcer means आर पार देख सकते हैं. Light can pass through this ulcer. So this is a cystic ulcer and blue gray in color. Okay. Mimic the benign cystic lesion. Benign means those ulcer which cannot metastasize. From here, one question I am thinking is, it can come in exam. Name one ulcer which is malignant in nature but do not metastasize. It's not ulcer, sorry, it's a tumor or cancer. It is a basal cell carcinoma. Okay, we are discussing what? Basal cell carcinoma. So it is a basal cell carcinoma, na? Morphiform and infiltrating basal cell carcinoma. Okay, the last subtype, that is basal cell carcinoma, is that this is also aggressive in nature, infiltrative in nature, and this ulcer scar-like papules is appearing. Means also scar like think that erupted skin type ulcer it is sorry, carcinoma is seen. Okay, overlying skin pale yellow atrophic, means this cancer is pale in color. Atrophy of the skin is seen here. Epithelium atrophy matlab degeneration of epithelial layer. Atrophy means degeneration of epithelial layer is seen. It has not a well defined border. Means when the well-defined border is not there, we will have to first go for the marsupialization process. So mimic a scar-like tissue, and this ulcer will ulcerate. But the crustacean, that is the damaging, that like the crustating, that is infiltrative type, it is not like that. Destruction is not like the rodent bite. This ulcer will be highly infiltrative and highly damaging. So this was all about the morphiform. Now come to the histopathological feature, and that histopathological feature I will be discussing with you in the next video lecture of the basal cell carcinoma. So if you guys like my video, please like, share and subscribe the channel, that is Pharmacology Adda. And for the further notes, you can go to my description link and join my WhatsApp group, and even you can get the notes on the Insta page Pharmacology Adda. This was all about the cancer. Now we will go for the, once my cancer topic is completed, I will go for the whole, that is anti-cancer drug. Okay, this was all. The treatment plan and the histopathology will be next discussed in the next video lecture. Thank you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.